Good morning. Welcome back to Starting Point. We're live from the capital of Indonesia, Jakarta, with your partner for today, Uli Heri, and also Siska Becker. And we're so happy to be able to talk to you again. And now, finally, we're going to have a talk show.
Yes.
Yay.
We're going to have an insightful interview with our very special guest who's already here in the studio with us, Pak Khairis Yoga, a consultant on solution in education and also a composer. I need to add, though, he told us off camera, accidental composer.
Accidental, so this is a man of many talents. So before we begin, why don't we take a look at this next moment in video.
Khairis Yoga is an electrical engineering graduate from Tokyo Institute of Technology who loves musical theater. He pursued vocal training in musical theatre for 10 years and gained certificate in advanced singing from Trinity College in London with distinction in 2019. As a solution consultant in education, Khairis has a goal to express his appreciation for Indonesian teachers. After writing a song entitled Kebanggaan Indonesia or Pride of Indonesia, which received a positive response, Khairis is determined to compose the song entitled Terima Kasih Guru Indonesia or Thank You to Indonesian Teachers, as an appreciation to all teachers in celebrating the National Teachers' Day on November 25th. The song is Khairis' seventh composition within 3 years. Terima Kasih Guru Indonesia is sung by 3 Indonesian children who have great aspiration for Indonesia, namely Salendra Aiman Syarif, Damar Nurendra Wijayanto, and Georgia Putri Utomo.
Oh, wonderful.
So wonderful and heartwarming
Yeah,
to see that.
Absolutely fantastic. So Pak Khairis, besides a musical person, he also was graduated from Tokyo Electrical Engineering, was it?
Yes.
So you speak Japanese as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you're a technical person, you're a musical person, and you cook, a man of many talents. What was the story before that you go to Tokyo and then you decide to pursue something in music?
Actually, I have been doing music since I was 9 years old.
Ah, okay.
So the first time I was learning electone when I was 9 years old. And then in Yamaha, so yeah, I learned until I went to Japan. Of course, I still did the electone lessons.
Right.
Yeah, so I pursued a lot of certification from Yamaha.
In Japan?
In Japan as well.
At the same time, you were doing electrical engineering.
Yes.
You pursue also education.
Yeah, so I went to Yamaha. I went to Yamaha classes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then during high school, I also learned some piano for a short time. So I've never pursued like really vocal lessons.
Okay.
Till 2012.
Okay.
Then yeah, I met a community, Jakarta International Community Choir, because I love musical. So I found a community where I can share my
your love of
passion.
music.
Yeah, I like musical very much. So that's why that's when I involved again. You know, because after certain years it was gone because we are busy with life.
Yeah.
Career, job, family, and other things. Until 2012, at last I have some me time to re-pursue my love in music. So I started my own vocal lesson since 2012.
So you teaches people also?
No, back then I was a student.
Oh, you were.
So I learned vocal
from teachers.
Yes, I learned from teachers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I learned in musical theater singing, emphasizing on that, until at the end of 2019 when the pandemic.
In Jakarta.
Yes.
Okay.
In Jakarta, it's just once a week vocal lesson. But then 2019, I was pushed by my mentor to take a Trinity London College advance in musical singing.
Okay.
So you went back to school again?
No, but when we learn vocal, there is some certification
that
we can take. Yeah, but it's from London. The certification is from London.
So you went back to London to get
the examiner came to Indonesia.
Oh, no, cool.
Yes.
How nice is that?
Yeah.
It's convenient, right?
Yes, indeed. So yeah, from there then maybe I got the more confidence to, I think it is time for me to give back whatever I can, whatever I learned to share with others.
Okay.
Yeah, so during the pandemic, I started to teach online. Yeah, so Salendra actually is my first children,
Student.
child student, kid student at that time.
Okay, all right. So Pak Tyrus, obviously you're very passionate about music and about singing. And I would love actually to learn more about what prompted your shift from being a student of music into wanting to be a teacher and share what you have as knowledge and expertise to other students, in this case, children's students. What made you want to be a teacher? Because we're going to be talking about the upcoming Teachers' Day.
Yes. That moment, I think I always have interest in education industry. So yeah, I think when we learn something, I feel the urge to share it with other people. Because maybe one of my nature is like, I'll be happy when I see people happy. So one of the things I can do is to share my knowledge. And when I see the result, what the children can achieve, you know, when they also say appreciation to you, it's really heartwarming. And I really have that experience that I've never had before. You know, that especially because I don't restrict my students, of course, to children. I have some adults.
Students as well.
You know. But of course, appreciation from any age people doesn't matter, right? You feel the same happiness. But especially kids, they have their own cuteness. You know, so when they say, "Thank you, coach," you know, or they hug you, and it really gives some special warmth in my heart. Actually, I'm becoming a teacher is not for that appreciation, of course, but I just want to share my knowledge when I go to see a show, for example, and I feel, oh, he or she can improve. You know, how can I help with that? You know, with my ability, with my knowledge I have learned. I think it is good to share to others so they can be better. You know, because especially for kids, right? Their future is so long. Their journey is still so far away. So they can improve each time, and they can be a great singer or performers, especially in this field, in the long term. Maybe they don't have to be professional like me, but there will be certain joy that you can deliver through music. I believe in that.
That is wonderful, so wonderful. So speaking about teachers, let's talk about this song that you composed. Tell us more about the process, how did it go, and how long did it take to all through this process of releasing that. Now anybody can find it on all platforms, right?
Yes.
On Spotify,
yes, Apple Music, Joox, and the video is on YouTube.
Terima kasih Guru Indonesia.
Terima kasih Guru Indonesia. Tell us more about this song process.
So it started when in August, actually, we released another song. It's called Kebanggaan Indonesia.
It was for the 17th of August?
Yes, to commemorate Independence Day. So actually, the song was written for Salendra solo. Because we have been doing 3 songs with him before as a solo. But then I talked to the label, and then the label said, this song is too grande for just a kid to sing this. So I think it needs more kids to bring up more uplifting atmosphere. So I started to look for others. So Gigi actually is my new student. She just started in April. So I think, okay, I'll train her in actually practically 1.5 months.
Wow.
because we have been doing the songs for like 1 month with Sal personally. But then we decide to add another 2. So we only have like 1 month, 5 weeks before our recording, because we have to manage to, you know, they have a deadline.
How did you guys manage to do that in such a short time? Do you practice every day? I mean, what happened?
No, actually, these kids they're brilliant. I think we just met for 3 times.
Wow.
Like once a week, and then the rest I just give them the homework, and then sometimes we do once a week online with Zoom. Yeah.
It's like they're already so talented to begin with. These children that you've
thankful.
that
I'm very blessed, and I feel that is a fate that I met these 3 talented kids.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then I went back to my music school when I studied vocal, because I know the owner very much. So I said I need a boy talent.
Okay.
And then he sent a video of Damar. And we straight away in love with him. So I say, okay. And then, so that's how the 3 of them met. And very blessed that they are in good chemistry.
Yeah.
You know, so they can
important.
play together, and then, you know, kids, yeah?
Yeah.
When they are not on mic, they just run around, and I have to, come on.
Yeah, you have to hurt them all the time.
Come
like,
on.
Yeah.
I have to massage them, give them snacks, and all those things. But it is a great process. So we released Kebanggaan Indonesia. So yeah, and it was played in each of their own school, because they all went to the different
so
schools.
Proud,
Okay.
Yeah, and then the teachers' feedback is very, very encouraging. The schools are very proud of them. The teachers are very happy. So at that point, and then the parents start, ayo lagi, coach, bikin lagi.
We want more.
So the first thing I have in mind is that, because the response is so good from the teachers, I want to give appreciation for the teachers.
That's nice.
Of course. And actually, I have this on my mind, actually.
Okay.
To write something for the teachers, because I did some study. I didn't find a lot of songs, especially Indonesian children's songs that appreciate the teachers.
Yeah.
So I think this might be a good chance. And November, we celebrate Hari Pahlawan
Yeah.
and Hari Guru Nasional. So
National Teachers Day.
Yeah.
November.
So I think this is a good moment, right? But that's already like end of August.
Right.
So if we want
Another
to release
deadline.
the song, is
quick
early
deadline is
November. So I was like,
So do you do this to yourself often? Giving deadlines like in a short period of time.
Actually, in writing every song, do the release like, we have to.
You like the pressure. In creating a
Yes. Like
song
last year, I wrote a song called Mamaku Matahariku for Sal. So it's supposed to release before the Hari Ibu on the 22nd of December, right?
Yeah.
So
That's next month.
yeah. No, it was released last year.
Oh, it was released last year.
But
Okay,
last
got
year
it.
we also have that urgency and all
okay.
those deadlines to catch.
Okay, that's your MO then. Yeah? I think I see a pattern here. Now to go back to the song though, you mentioned that you want to give a appreciation for all teachers, and you have found that in Indonesia there's not many songs that actually give that sort of appreciation. But I also want to ask, maybe you've also encountered some pleasant experiences with your own teachers when you're growing up and learning about all the fields that you've learned so far. There's a lot. So maybe you can share with us your fond experiences with your own teachers.
Yeah, for my personal experience, I have a very, how to say, like a good bonding with one of my primary teacher.
Oh, really?
So she taught me at 4th and 6th grade of a primary school. It's a very small school in Grogol area.
Okay.
But until now, we are now in WhatsApp group.
Wow.
So we have our primary graduated friends WhatsApp group, and Ibu Rina is in the group.
Really?
Yeah, so she has
You're
devoted.
still staying in touch.
Yeah, so she has taught at the same school for 40 years.
Wow.
I was like, huh? You didn't move anywhere, any other school? No, I stayed at the same school for 40 years.
So dedicated.
Yeah, so that is one of the,
Inspiration.
the most inspiration I
for you
have.
too.
Of course, I have some electron teacher that teach me during my 10 to 12 years old.
Yeah.
And of course, my vocal mentor for the past 8 years. That makes me today, so I can, deliver vocal lesson as well. So I can write songs as well. So that is the personal.
Okay.
But on the other hand, as my occupation now as solution consultant, I have opportunity to interact with a lot of teachers, directly or indirectly. Yeah, so because we give out, we help them in transformation, digital transformation in the education.
Right.
Right. So you can imagine, like, Indonesia is not, Jakarta doesn't represent Indonesia, right? So we are living in a big city, so we see everything, infrastructure, everything is
It's sort of like
it's enough, right?
A bubble in itself.
Yeah. So we see everything is like Jakarta,
Yeah.
but actually
That's not the case with the other parts of Indonesia.
Yeah, because in Indonesia you have like 400,000 schools,
true.
3.3 million teachers all over Indonesia, maybe in small island, in remote area. So I heard them like sharing how they go every morning to teach. Sometimes they just took 4 hours bike to school. So imagine like 8 hours traveling time.
Yeah.
Right. So sometimes they have to take sampan or boat to the island, you know, and then when they have to do an online teaching or online exams, they don't have signal. They have to go through the shore, or they have to put their laptop outside their room's window. So those kind of things, you know, really, how to say, really inspire me to, you know, it's not easy because they're delivering what they have, and at the same time they have to keep improving themselves. Right? They have to study, they have to manage their time, traveling time, their time with maybe the students after school as well, and the family, you know. So that opens up more, you know, horizon for me to see how their satisfaction, and then of course their dedication to Indonesian future of the nation.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
we're like the golden opportunity for the nations because, you know, it's like the right kind of age for us to have human resources in the future, and that is thanks to the teachers.
Yes.
So you've been interacting with a lot of teachers. You've been getting inspirations from them as well. What are the things that you have observed that you feel are important issues for teachers these days, not only in Jakarta but also in other areas of Indonesia? What are the issues that you feel are close to heart to these teachers that it's important for all of us, including the government, to be aware about?
I think we have to appreciate them more.
Yeah, agree.
Of course, with like outside Jakarta, I mean, in small areas, I think you have to provide them more better infrastructure. For example, internet, right? Because now it's about technology, right? Everything is like you go cloud, you work on cloud, you use technology, you just digital. So if even the infrastructure is not there, you don't have internet, then it's out of the question, right? Like you cannot write with the changes, right? Yeah, so that is maybe one thing. And like giving out trainings and embrace and acknowledge more about their presence, about their dedication. That is what actually our company is doing as well. To do more appreciation, and we do a lot of trainings throughout.
So tell us about the trainings that your company does then.
Yeah, because we are like we supply like a license of digital technology to do to help them in everyday teaching education systems, and we do the training for them, and then they have the certification.
That's very good.
And then we train them to train other teachers.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it's like you know, like, because we train them until they get the certificate, so they are qualified to teach others, right? So like I think for now we have trained around 200,000 teachers.
Really?
All over Indonesia.
Yes.
Substantial. Now, just to be really exact on what you teach there in these training programs, you teach them how to use the digital technology so they can use it for any subject that they teach at school. It doesn't have to be music or
no. That is
arts.
this kind of tools. Tools to do how to manage their classroom, how to do communicative and more collaborative learning. So it's a tools actually. So you can teach anything. Because we also have like a YouTube channel that we do also have some speakers to share with us. You know, so there is a music I was the moderator of one of the session to talk to a music teacher in Kalimantan. So he shared how he used the technology and all the platform for him to deliver the music classes.
So usually the teachers who wants to be more able to adapt to this new era of digital learning, do they contact your company directly, or usually the schools contact you, so it's more of B2B? So how does this work usually?
Oh yeah, actually we work for MOEC as well. So for MOEC is conducted by, of course, by the government. So we just deliver the training. But for private schools, they contact us. Yeah, the schools actually, not the particular teachers, because the school have to have the platform first, and then we deliver the training to the teachers, to the leaders, to everyone. You know, because digital, you know, when you're on board this digital platform, it's like a long-term investment.
True.
So it's not like short-term vision or mission. So it has to be like the whole institution on board.
Yeah.
You know, because some schools are still like, do we still do pen and paper?
Right.
You know, we are now back to on-site school. We don't need technology anymore. So there are a lot of different perception.
Right.
Yeah. It's very interesting, actually.
I'm so impressed
I know,
at the
because
moment.
you must remember, Uli, when we first started the pandemic and everything was done online, us as professional public speakers, we also went through a very awkward phase of not knowing exactly what to do on online events, how to moderate and everything, because everything was different. It's like starting from zero again. So to know that there's a training for teachers.
It's like a catalyst because you had no options. So and then so you start to be able to adapt really quickly, and that's good, you know.
Yeah, it's like sink or swim, right?
Sink or swim,
You got to do it.
Right.
Yeah, so pandemic did bring changes differently to people, right? So I feel the very huge impact as well, because I just entered the industry back in 2021.
Yeah.
All right,
and I'm a GapTech person. I'm not really into.
I don't believe you. You're just saying that.
Someone who went to Tokyo to study
electrical engineering.
But that was like so long time ago.
And provide training for digital transformation.
So you've sort of like find a sweet spot about all the things that you love in life. I mean, you like technology, you love music, you like singing, and it all comes together. And now you've become a composer. You created music and also music videos as well.
Yes.
So tell us more about the music video that you created for this occasion.
Oh, okay. So the music video, what I have in mind, because this is about Indonesia, so we want a scenic Indonesian type of atmosphere. Yeah. So I'm thinking of outdoor, like paddy field, mountains, right? And yeah, it just happened. You know that Salendra's father, he managed a villa in Cibulan. So I asked him to send some pictures. I said, "Oh, maybe this might be a very good place for us to take the video." So, okay, so we have a picnic.
So that's the idea.
So we find a weekend. So we all went to Cibulan on Friday afternoon. So we woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then
with cameramans and stuff, and
actually only one cameraman.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay.
So I wrote the script together with him, and then he make us the storyboard, and then we discuss it, and I do some changes here and there. And then we just direct the boys and girl with 200% patient. Because it's so hot, right?
Yes.
Panas.
I can imagine.
And then silau.
So cute.
So it's the process, you know, when every time when you do, you know, when you train them or during the video process, it's always like, oh, that's it, enough, no more. So tired. But when you see the outcome, right? When you see the result, it's like,
wonderful.
Oh, we have to do again.
Oh, okay. Another take, please.
Yes. That's so great. Okay, I think we need to see now this video clip.
Let's do that.
This music video where we can see all these fascinating and talented children singing the song Terima Kasih Guru Indonesia. That's perfect.
It's so good.
That was really, really good.
We loved it. We loved it.
Wow, you must be so proud of them. seeing them just now as we broadcasting this video clip to the whole world.
Good job, kids. They're in school now.
Okay. Please send them our regards.
Yes.
But maybe, Pak Chairis, you can once again confirm about the message that you want to convey to everyone, maybe particularly the teachers in Indonesia through this song and through this video.
Go ahead.
Okay. So to all the teachers in Indonesia, or actually in the whole world, just remember that your dedication will be always remembered, will always be appreciated. We might not, say it every day in our daily life, but in our hearts, all you have done to us will remain as part of our life. So I hope through this song, when you feel you are lonely or you feel you are tired, this song can give you a heartfelt moment and uplift you and encourage you to do better and keep going through everyday lives, and be patient with those all children. They can be very naughty or hard to handle sometimes, but they are cute and they are the future of our nation. So never give up and always deliver your best. So that's the message I want to send to the teachers. So I hope these songs can be sung all over Indonesia. More students, more teachers. The students is to deliver the expression of the gratitude to the teachers, but for the teachers is for to encourage them and always give them the heartfelt feeling of the appreciation. So I hope this song will go through generation to generation, of Indonesia, not stop here.
Thank you for
that's
doing
my
that.
biggest dream.
Thank you for doing that, Pak Chairis. So, last question before we say goodbye. We talk about a lot of things this morning. We talk about a message for the teachers. We talk about educations. We talk about hopes. We also talk about how you provide trainings for teachers to be able to adapt on this digital era. So if people want to know more about the issues that you dear to your heart, and they want to contact you, is there any social medias or numbers that they could reach out to you?
Okay. I have my music related Instagram with us at Stories Through Music.
Stories Through Music.
Yeah, STORIES THRUMUSIC.
Stories Through Music.
You can go to my Instagram and see my activities there. So I post a lot of my vocal coaching activities and my experience in musical, and other stuff. So I do with my choir. You can find me in my Instagram.
All right, we'll see you there then. Pak Chairis Yoga, consultant on solution in education. Thank you so much
sir.
Thank you
for your time
Thank you for
and
having
your inspiration.
me this morning.
Of course.
Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. So stay close with us, and Starting Point will be right back.